You know we had to do a podcast, right?
What's your name, fat buddy?
Of course, you were looking food. What the hell?
I'm not fat. I'm big boned.
I'm gonna eat it.
You owe me for one jelly donut!
Fat motherfucker.
Listen to it. My wife said no one's gonna listen to us.
I've got bigger titties than you do!
Bullshit, because nobody fucking had geese back at that point for a bigger guy.
I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but I might be somebody's shot of whiskey.
You can't think about, hey, I need to lose 100 pounds, and think about winning that day.
Fucking, I want a cheeseburger and a milkshake.
And welcome to episode 17 of the Fat Boy Jiu-Jitsu podcast. Another Carcast. You're joining me on a trip from Fort Myers to Orlando. And I started trying to record these podcasts at about a third into the trip. With the several times I had phone calls come in, and then a couple of errors on my end. And then the most interesting one, which kind of made me live out a fear that I have, thanks to Rogan's podcast. Rogan mentions the statistic of how many deer cause fatal accidents in America every year. Sorry. And for the life of me right now, I can't remember that. The fact of the matter, it's fucking an astounding number. Astonishing? Astounding. I'm sorry, it's late. And so I now have a fear of whenever I'm driving to Orlando or to Fort Myers, really whenever the fuck I'm driving, especially in back roads, that I'm going to hit a deer. So, driving, recording this podcast, or, well, a previous non-usable version of this podcast, and just going 45 miles an hour down up 17, and this fucking guy just jumps out of the fucking road into the lane of traffic I'm traveling. And I am not a scientist or a physicist, but what I do know about physics is two objects cannot occupy the same space at the exact same time. So luckily for him, I saw the little reflective star out of a fucking Captain America. Captain America saved the fucking day today. Thank you, Captain America. And I was able to swerve and not hit this fucking guy. And not gonna lie to you, I was a little shaken up about the whole fucking thing. Cause, man, I was like, shit. I started thinking, man, maybe it's not a good idea to record a podcast while I'm driving, because I can easily been distracted and killed somebody. Or not, I'm just joking. That was hypothetical. My wife is driving. Yeah. Well, what's it to it? It's not, really, I'm just driving and talking. So, I guess the whole, your whole thing is blown, or argument is invalid. But the main reason I wanted to talk about, or bring up on this podcast, was, yes, I know right now I am using keto. Not using keto. I'm living a keto lifestyle, right? And that work is working for me, and it's working great for me, and I feel decent. I still haven't. I'm say about 80%, right? Because there's still some times when I'm trying to push out reps in the gym, and by the gym I mean Fat Boy's Lunchbox, my garage, and I know I don't feel like my strength is there at all. You're talking to a guy who I have, squatted 405 in the past multiple times, and I am not putting up numbers anywhere near that. It's concerning, but I'm watching it. But with anything, I know there's a transition period. Look, it took me 2 weeks to get out of the keto flu. If I would have stopped then, I would have never seen the results that I have seen. And continue to see. So, what not doing keto, or I'm sorry, like I said, I'm not trying to push you to fucking do keto. How you live right now, how that puts you, or how that makes you feel. If you feel that you want to change, and you feel like you're too heavy, you're fat, you're obese, you want to live healthy. Hey, there's skinny fat people. There's a ton of skinny fat people. And really, realistically, I'm not even saying to go work out as a form of exercise for your body, for weight loss or anything. You need the exercise to exercise your fucking mind, to not go fucking crazy. Stop selling yourself this bullshit. Oh, I'm this, so it's okay if I have a short temper, or I'm this, so I'm kind of this. I'm typically mean. No, stop being a fucking douchebag. Go fucking work out, stress your fucking body out, so your mind's not stressed out, and you're gonna be a fucking douchebag to people. And not just as in being douchebag to people, but like, what good does it do to fucking curse somebody out to you? Really? To tell somebody off? Are you really? All I'm saying is, if your natural response to something that aggravates you is to get agitated and immediately want to get physical or strike or yell, or there's a fucking problem. And there is, because there's sometimes you think about it yourself and you're like, man, fuck, I overreacted. Yeah, guess what? Fucking go work out. It's not just for fucking weight loss, guys. Actually, to be honest, what you do in the fucking gym and the workout you do, 15% of your weight loss attributed to that. Your weight loss comes from what you do in the kitchen. There's a lot of bodybuilders who say, or fitness people that say abs are made in the kitchen. Yes, that's where you're gonna fucking lose your weight. What you put in your fucking... Ooh, someone's about to get pulled over. What you put in your fucking body is what's keeping you at your current weight. Look, don't jump on a diet. Do yourself a favor. Before you even try a fucking diet, buy a notebook, buy one of those fucking 89 cents, $1.89 or $1.99 composition notebooks that are bound. And for 2 weeks, just 2 weeks, Not even. You know what? A week. But you got to be religious. You have to be religious. You got to take this fucking thing everywhere and log everything you put in your mouth. Just write it down. And I'm not saying 100% calories in is versus calories out or calories expended. I want you to just mark down everything you eat. Write it down as best you can. Try to, just get the macros as like I said, as best as you can, right? And sugar content. And I mean, obviously, if it's available on the label, just do it for a week. And by the end of the week, you're gonna realize that you really put a lot more in your fucking mouth than you thought you did. And I'm not somebody rocking a fucking six-pack telling you this. Look, I'm in the fucking trenches with you. You know why I know this? Because I've done it myself. I know. And some of you out there listening, you're fucking nodding your head because you know I'm right. You know that there's some things that are questionable that you're fucking sliding on, but just don't take it. Don't change. The only change I want you to is write it down. Write what you're eating. Listen, it's as easy as this. Either you try it, or do it, or die. I mean, I have to think about this every day that, yeah, I've lost close to 70 pounds now. But I'm still morbidly obese. That has done shit. If you calculate the measurements, my body fat is still like 49%. Yo, I am not fucking anywhere near a goal, but I'm working towards it. And I really think if you're listening, you know you need to. You know you need to at least start working on it. Look, it's not going to happen overnight. You didn't gain all this weight overnight. But you have to change. Speaking of changes, so I'm kind of testing the waters tomorrow. And I'm forcing myself to. If you recall, a couple weeks ago, I mentioned how I went and I bought some new clothes, and I don't remember if I mentioned that one of those was they're not the fucking skinny jeans, they're just a regular fit jean. But the regular fit jean on a fat boy looks like a skinny jean. And how you know they're not skinny jeans is because my calves actually fit in the fucking pants. Had they been skinny jeans, they ain't got fucking skinny jeans for calves like mine. Let's be real. Big ass calves. Shout out to Century for having some Muay Thai pads big enough for like a 22-inch calf. They ain't 20s, they 10s. Yeah, I know, but I can clean. So, yeah, that's what went in my head. So I brought them, and I purposely just brought them because I have yet to wear them because I'm self-conscious about them. I have not worn anything that straight leg in a long fucking time. And I guess, I don't know why I'm such a fucking glutton for punishment, because I like to do this shit at the most inopportune times. And I think I do it. I know, not that I think, I know why I do it. I know I'm fucking scared. I know I don't like fucking doing it. But if I do it in my office in Fort Myers, 8 people are going to see me in the day. Do it when I get to the office in Orlando. You know, we're talking pumping up those numbers. Those 8 is rookie numbers. We're talking about 60 people now. And not just 60 people. Then wherever we go, you know, throughout the day, in the meetings, them people. So there definitely is going to be a lot more eyes on me. So, yeah, I'm kind of struggling with this for a little bit. But I got to do it. I got to see. Here's the thing. They fit. I know they fit. The pants fit. I'm just not used to wearing clothing like that. You know, my jeans are typically so baggy that they probably, you know, damn near Jenkos almost. Not as bad. But, you know, I'm a baggy jean kind of guy, because that's how big guys are. We don't like showing, you know, the thunder thighs. The fucking thighs that when you try to run 200 meters, you're fucking starting fires. God forbid you go to a theme park without compression underwear, you know, fucking end up chafed by the end of the day. And you'd have baby powder everywhere. So, son of a bitch, I brought those pants and I forgot to grab the brown shoes. Shit. Oh well. Huh. It is what it is. Oh, this is dad life for sure. I'm gonna wear some gray type khakis with some gym shoes. Fucking. Oh, that screams dad. You know, as a big man, I don't know how to dress. Like, man, I don't know how to dress. There's certain styles I like, but I don't try them because I know they don't look good on a fucking bigger guy. Like, fuck, that's why, man, I just stick to fucking jeans and t-shirts. And that's, man. Yo, I just had an idea. I mentioned my suits. You know, I had one suit. It's a black suit, and it's completely unaltered. So I believe it's a 60 regular, and it has a 56 waist. And instead of selling it, I want to maybe I'm going to do a giveaway and just give it away. Yeah, I think that might happen. Well, and so I like certain things, right? But man, there's so many ideas when it comes to clothing and stuff that I don't like doing, because I'm like, man, that shit just doesn't look good on a fat guy. Like, you know, shit. I'll tell you one of them. Fucking vest. I think I like a guy that wears or not. I don't like men. Shit. I like it. You know, the vest. You know, your slacks, vest, shirt. Boom. You know, finito. Fucking nice, right? Well, fat guy, vest, not happening. I'm sorry. And plus, I'm just not fucking confident to have it. I bet you there's a bunch of fat guys that pull that shit off. I don't feel like I'm one of them. And, man, it's fucking so frustrating. And that's why I'm going to punish myself and wear something that I'm be very uncomfortable with tomorrow. Yeah. Now, for those of you who are keto or trying